What's up, guys? It's Dan Crypto Camacho again, and I am super excited about this episode. It's something that I've wanted to share with you for quite some time. I've been using it for a while now, and I just find it very, very helpful and very useful as a trader of cryptocurrency. If you're a beginner trader, an intermediate trader, or even an advanced trader, this particular tool that I'm going to talk about will help you all in all around. It'll at least give you peace of mind. It'll help you define and determine the best strategies that you should use to trade any particular cryptocurrency, any type of altcoin, even any type of shitcoin. It'll actually analyze for you automatically. What I'm talking about is using AI to automatically analyze cryptocurrency trading strategies and to tell you exactly how to trade that cryptocurrency that you're very interested in. All right, let's jump right to it. The tool that I am talking about right now, it is called Crypto Prophet. It's a GPT that's created on the OpenAI platform. Crypto Prophet, created by creatortech.io. It says upload a cryptocurrency chart and I'll tell you how to make money. Then we'll automate it. So check this out. Very, very cool stuff. I'm going to go over to TradingView. I'm going to go look at the weekly chart. And you see, you can see the chart here, Ethereum on the weekly, again, on TradingView on the Binance exchange, okay? I'm looking at the weekly. I like to start with the weekly. We could jump down to, even the minute charts if you'd like. It works for all different types of time frames. You'll see Ethereum already had a pretty good run up, but let's take a quick picture. I go to the camera, copy image, then I go back over to Crypto Profit and I paste it. I just paste that picture. I don't type anything at all. Paste that picture, press enter, and watch this magic that happens right here. So Crypto Profit is looking at the chart, it's analyzing the chart, and it's starting to give feedback about what I should do to trade Ethereum on the Binance exchange, right? OpenAI is going a little bit slow today, but I think you'll get the point here. So as you can see, Crypto Profit first looked at the analysis of Ethereum on Binance 1 week time frame. It defined what chart it was looking at. Cryptocurrency Ethereum, exchange Binance, time frame 1 week chart, pretty straightforward. And then it says entry price $29.55, current price, exit price, profit target 3,600, right? Stop loss 26.50, so on and so forth. So it'll give you the exact entry and price recommendations. It'll then tell you the recommended time frame to trade. Swing trade, this is a swing trade. The strategy is based on weekly momentum and could play out over the next 2 to 3 months. So this is not a short-term trade, and it is telling you that. It's saying it's a swing trade. You should, prepare to wait 2 to 3 months for this entry and exit recommendation, and it gives you the exact prices that you should be using. And then it gives you the actual risk to profit kind of ratio, if you will. Profit. If entering at $29.55 and exiting at $3,600, the profit potential would be approximately 21.82%. The risk, if stopped out at $26.50, the potential loss is only about 10%, 10.32%. So the profit to risk ratio is 2 to 1, slightly below the ideal 3 to 1, but still favorable given the strong upward momentum, right? So this is a more conservative trade, I would say. The ratio isn't quite as high. The profit to risk ratio isn't quite as high, but it'll give you very specific details on why or why not. If you invested $10,000 into this scenario, you'd profit, you'd reach 12,182. And your loss, you would go down to 8,968. It does give slightly different answers for different charts. Sometimes it'll actually spell out your exact profit and the percentage, and sometimes it'll, I guess it actually does do that right above here, but it does it a little bit different every time. And then it goes into a risk management strategy. The position size, calculate position size to not risk more than 2% of trading capital on this trade. So it's even telling you what position size you should have. Trailing stop loss. Consider using a trailing stop loss to capture gains if price moves favorably. That's basically raising your stop loss every time the price is going up a bit, which is smart advice. And then volume trend analysis. The volume has been increasing on an upward moves and decreasing on retracements, indicating healthy bullish momentum. The volume spike on the current candle suggests strong buying interest, buy, hold, or sell recommendation. It gives a buy recommendation. Given the uptrend in the recent breakout, a buy with the intention to hold for a swing trade is recommended. And now it'll go into the exact trading strategy that you should use in this particular trade for Ethereum. Long position, the current trend and volume analysis support taking a long position, definitely not a short in the bullish market right now and in a bull run. Trading confidence level, very confident. The trend is your friend until it ends. And for now, it's a bullish gala on the Ethereum chart, right? So for you conservative traders out there, Ethereum could be a very good bet for you to trade right now. How to trade it. Utilize a combination of breakout and momentum trading strategies, entering after a weekly candle close above 29.55 to confirm continued bullish momentum. And then it gives you a couple different exchange URLs. You can trade it on Binance. You can trade it on BitTrue. You can trade it on MEX, MEXC. And then final conclusions. The momentum on Ethereum's weekly chart is bullish, with volume supporting the recent uptrend price altcoin or action. Entering a long position now with a clear profit target and stop loss provides a structured trade with a favorable profit to risk ratio. Now get this. This is the coolest part of all. It'll actually give you a Pine script strategy that you could implement in TradingView yourself by literally just copying the code. So if you don't know how to code, you can actually go over to TradingView and you could copy and paste this code, which I have had, differing results. Sometimes this is really good results, and sometimes it's not so good results, right? We could copy it, and I can show you here. Implementing the Pine script, it'll tell you how. Paste the above script into the Pine editor in TradingView and add it to the chart to automate the entry and exit based on the specific conditions, right? All right, so let's go over to TradingView real quick. Let's go over to the Pine editor, which is right down here at the bottom. You can see it's saying to enter literally like right now. So it's a good time to enter. Going into Pine editor, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this in. I'm going to say add to chart, and we'll see what it does. So what it did now is it actually goes through and it actually starts putting things on the chart, telling you where to buy and sell this particular coin. It tells you, what the percentage profitable ratio would be based on the last 11 trades. And then it kind of goes from there, right? Again, use this as kind of use this conservatively and take it, use it with a grain of salt, if you will, because I don't think it's always accurate, but it is pretty interesting that it can do this all for you, right? So let's go back to the Pine editor. Let's cancel this out. And let's say update on chart. We'll just leave it on there for now, okay? Now I want to go to a different chart here. All right. So that was the Ethereum chart, right? The Ethereum weekly chart. Let's go to something a little bit more interesting. Let's go over to Dex Screener. I like this coin, Roko, R-O-K-O. I've been holding it and trading it for quite some time now. You can see that the volume is going up. The price has recently shot up. It's at a very kind of cheap price, in my opinion. Market cap is 15.7 million. Liquidity 687,000. They actually have kind of meat behind the coin. It's an actual network that's been building out over the last few years, and so I'm quite bullish on this chart. But I'm curious to see what Chat GPT, what Crypto Prophet has to say. So I'm again on the weekly chart. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture. We'll take a copy image. There we go. Copy image. Go back over to Crypto Prophet. I literally just paste that chart into Crypto Prophet, press enter, and let's see what it says about Roko, the chart. Let's see if it picks it up, right? Because it's on Dex Screener. I haven't done too many of these on Dex Screener. Usually I'm using TradingView. Well, let's see if it picks it up. So analysis of Roko ETH on Uniswap 1 week time frame, okay? So it's capturing all the important information so far. It captured the price, captured the entry price, exit price, and it's saying to enter at the current price. The current price is saying go ahead, right? And it's saying the profit target is 3 zeros and 1, and then it's saying the stop loss, put it down below 7. This is a swing trade. It's saying with volatility present, a swing trade could unfold over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Potential profit and risk. Profit entry at at these prices right here. Kind of hard to read. I don't know what it is. Like what, an eighth? I don't know exactly, but represents a profit potential of 23.93%. Risk, if the price falls to a stop loss of 0.07, the profit loss would be about 13%. Profit to risk ratio is 1.81 to 1. Below the ideal 3. I actually think this is a bit higher, so I think they're being quite conservative. It's saying position size, due to the increased risk with trading pairs on Uniswap, consider a smaller position size to manage risk effectively, right? Because Uniswap is a bit more risky. The coins on Dex Screen are a bit more risky, so forth and so on. So it's saying to be a bit more conservative. Let's see. So it's saying it's confident the uptrend seems to have legs, but the pair's inherent volatility warrants a watchful eye. How to trade. This pair is best traded with a breakout strategy, offering a solid weekly candle close above the current price, right? Now, just for kicks, and then it gives you the Pine script strategy as well. So just for kicks, I want to actually go back to the Roko chart. I'm going to put in the daily chart here, and let's do the same thing on the daily. Let's take a picture, copy image, go back to Crypto Profit, paste in the image, and press enter. And let's see what actually happens here. All right, so it's done analyzing the one-day chart for Roku on Uniswap. And again, it's saying something similar, but it's a little bit different, right? It's saying to enter at the current price, saying the price target is about the same. The stop loss is about the same as well. A little bit higher, a little tighter of a stop loss than the weekly chart. And it's saying that the recommended time frame to trade is short to midterm. Expect to hold the position for a period ranging from a few days to a couple of weeks, given the daily fluctuations. And interestingly, it gives you a profit to risk ratio of a little bit higher, a 24%, approximately a 24% profit, and a risk of about 7%, which is a profit to risk ratio of a 3.42 to 1, which is actually a little bit more ideal than before. So it's a little bit above 3, and it actually gives you the profit that you'll make, if you follow that type of trade. Determine the size based on 2% rule of total capital to manage overall risk, so forth and so on. It's a buy, long position, moderately confident. Saying how to trade it, enter the trade after a daily candle close, so forth and so on, right? It gives you the Pine script to implement and so forth. And then this one, it says daily dose of caution. While the daily setup looks inviting, remember that the winds on the daily seas can change rapidly. Set your sales stops right and don't get caught in a storm without an escape route. So set a very tight stop loss there, right? All right, so I like that. I actually like that recommendation quite a bit. Let's go over to one last one. I like Trias. Trias is a pretty good, I think it's a great coin that I've been following and trading for quite some time as well. Let's go over to MAXC. Actually, let's go over to KuCoin. It has a little bit more history behind it, I think. Look at that chart. This chart's crazy. Let's go to the daily. All right, so we're going to go to the daily right here. Actually, let's go over to the weekly. I think the weekly will be a little bit more interesting here. Let's see what it says about Trias. Let's take a picture, copy the image, go over to Crypto Profit, paste that image in here, and it'll tell you how to trade Trias. So while that's going, look at Trias here. The volume is slightly going down on the weekly. It has actually been going down a bit, but overall, the price has significantly gone up. And if I go over to the monthly chart, wow, look at this. It's basically forming a cup and handle. So I wouldn't be surprised if the analysis that comes back, it's saying to be cautious and maybe enter a little bit lower before kind of it shoots back up. I'm relatively confident that it is going to go up during this bull market and actually fill back to kind of old or previous all-time highs. But I'll be curious to see if it drops down, right, to make a true kind of handle. It already sort of has made that handle. But let's see what Crypto Profit says. Let's jump back over there on the weekly chart and see what it says for the analysis. All right, still on the analyzing, but it picked up Trias token on KuCoin, 1 week time frame. Entry price 1533. Exit price, let's see. Okay, profit. Oh, it didn't actually put the exit price, but profit target $20, stop loss $13, right? So you should target $20 buying right now, stop loss of $13. That's a pretty big spread, right? Right now it's at about 15. So we'll see what it says here. Potential risk to profit ratio, profit if entering at 1533 and exiting at 20, it's a profit potential of approximately 30+%. Risk, if stopped out at 13, is a potential loss of 15%, which is a profit to risk ratio of about 2 to 1. We aim for about 3 to 1, so it's a little bit lower than ideal. But if you were to trade $10,000, you'd make just over $3,000 on this trade, right? So very, very interesting stuff. And that's what it says for Trias. Anyway, play around with this tool. I'm very curious to know what you think of it and how it works. It looks like it does perform different a little bit every day based on Chat GPT and based on, kind of what's going on with Chat GPT. So, take it for what it's worth. Use your own judgment, of course. But I found it quite interesting in general that there's AI tools now that you can just put in a chart and you can actually get output spit out to you, trading strategies and so forth. I think that's pretty awesome. And I'd love to hear what you think about that particular tool after you've used it a few times. Again, I'm Dan, Crypto Camacho. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy the Crypto Profit GPT tool. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and subscribe down below, and I'll have more great content coming for you soon. All right, see you guys.